Hello, Creebos, and welcome back to downloadable content. That's right. You hear that sound? I hear it too. It must be Monday because it's Mod Showcase Monday! Before we begin, I just want to say thank you to everyone that helped me get here. We have officially passed 100,000 subscribers, and I am super excited, so thank you once again. Anyway, I have a ton of awesome U12 mods to show you. Yes, you, Scott, you. You get ready to download all these mods. First up is Mystic Hands by Lyneca. Now, I'm sure you've seen this before, but it's time to rejoice because it's back once again in U12. So all you have to do is cast it and then do the little grip, and then you can unselect it. That way, you can actually do multiple things. Like I can use my hands while also still casting things like other spells and other fireballs. It's pretty sick. Look at me, the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Can I grab it? That'd be kind of cool. But we can use this to climb anything. Yeah. Mystic Hands is so fun. You can do so many things with Mystic Hands. Like you could grab a guy and not really punch him, but still punch him. Look at this. Ooh, you want to mess with me? Huh? Look, you can even change it into a Doc Ock claw. So if you're holding the use button while casting it, it can like cycle through them. Now I have two Doc Ock ones. Oh, hello, Peter. It's the claw. You are the chosen one, Ricky. You get to be thrown into outer space. If you haven't used Mystic Hands before, now is the absolute perfect time to do so. Because remember, now we have breakables. Moving on, we have Spectral Armory by Grooveslinger. You will find these in your spell wheel. They look like this little green and blue one together. And we can select them in both hands. So hold it like a normal fireball and release it in a direction, and you will cast and summon a spectral blade, a spectral shield, a spectral hatchet, and a spectral one-handed sword. But fun's not over there. You can merge them, and the merge also gives you different things. We have a spear when we go up. We have a big boy Swango mace when you go to the left. When you go to the right, you still have a Swango mace. Did that wrong. Got it. War axe. Then we got to go down. We have the two-handed sword, and then if you push forward, you'll spawn the bow. The bow is one of my favorite ones because you have unlimited spirit arrows, and these spirit arrows are so freaking cool. Also, I forgot, with one hand, if you hold it and push forward, you're going to spawn yourself a nice little spirit trench mace. It's great if you encounter an enemy and forgotten your weapons. Well, doesn't matter. I can cast these, and I have my own weapons. Isn't that correct, friend? Are you afraid of me now? Spirit Blade! And the cool thing is, the Spirit Blade will fade over time, and you can, LARP from there if you really want to. Yeah! Up next, we have Beamsabers by Wiz52. Beamsabers will have their own category in the book, and there's a ton of things in here. Things from shields to pickaxes, swords, and my favorite, the whip. This is the shield. I'm just going to press the use button to turn it on. Ooh, it's really cool. And I have my little, magic beam katana. So you can go like, super futuristic, but still medieval somehow. Look how cool I look. But these are so fun. The enemies can wield them too. It gives you your own waves in the wave spawning book. So enemies can also spawn with Beamsabers. Now you can change the color of these as well. So you cast it and then you actually telekinesis grip it, and then you'll use the use button to change their colors. And you can cycle through almost pretty much the full spectrum. So woo, pick your favorite color. Same thing goes with the shield, Your shield, you can have whatever color you want. These are very fancy blades. I've shown these recently, so I don't want to rehash the past, but one of my absolute favorite ones is the whip. That's right, you have a laser whip. Be careful because this can hit you, but it is amazing. There's physics on this whip. It just feels so good, and this will obliterate your foes. Up next, we have the Breakable Staff by VCR. This will be found in your exotics category, so let's go ahead and spawn the Breakable Staff. You, prepare yourself as I use my Breakable Staff on you. Oh, I'm hitting him. No problem. See, this is a completely normal staff, Everything's totally fine. I need to hit him a couple. Oh, see? The weapon broke, and how sick is this? I can't wait to get more breakable objects like this. Like, imagine If I gave this to an NPC, I wonder if they can wield it. I'm going to have to find out, sir. No, they don't pick it up. Please. Please, I need you to wield that. Come on. Dang it. I really wanted them to, like, you know, hold it as I just, like, wailed on it a couple times. Ugh. Break. Break. How many times can you hit it until it breaks? Oh, I wasn't counting. But, yeah, this is the breakable one. It adds, like, a new level of immersion for it. Cut to the next thing before YouTube catches me. Moving on, we have Tools of the Trade by Grooveslinger. Open this door. Hot damn, Tools of the Trade is back and has actually added something. Let's check armaments first. And of course, we're gonna get my boy the Hidden Blade. Nice. But what was added also was a hook blade. Oh man, I should have read what this hook blade did before I started. I am going to get yelled at in the comment section for sure. But I'm sure this does more than meets the eye, because all of this stuff does more than meets the eye, of course. But I just love having working hidden blades. You know, you can roleplay as all your favorite stuff in Blade and Sorcery. But I really want to know the deal with this hook blade. I should have read about it. I'm so dumb. Oh, haha. I switched it. Now it has a hook. I forgot what button I held. Was I holding the trigger or the grip? I don't know, but yeah, look. I'm not doing that again. Do you guys know what this means? It means I can do this now. I've been waiting for something like this. Yes. Ba ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum bum. They also give you a rail mount as well, and what a rail mount can do is you can like make something. So let's get a grappling hook. Let's equip that one and put that on top. And then we'll put the hidden dagger one probably on the bottom. So now what you do, you take these ones and slap it on here. And now I have a dual version. Right now the grappling hook is activated. So I can aim, grip, and then press the trigger. Boing, bring myself up. And if I wanted to switch it, I just actually tap right here to activate this one. And now my little hidden blade is going. That's so cool. One of my absolute favorite is the shield module. You put it right on top, hold the grip, and you have a nice portable shield that looks fantastic. It also gives you a new category called Dishonored, and you have your own little crossbow. The crossbow is so fun to use. But have fun with Tools of the Trade, because there's so many things in there. So many Tools of the Trade. So you can have some fun. Moving on, we have the Ultimate Fantasy Pack by Schmitto. Now, this pack has a ton of things in here, so I'm not going to take all your time, but just know that some of your absolute favorite things that you want will be in this pack. We have things like the Arc Wraith. Look, just look at these. Look at some of that stuff. So well modeled, and the effects look cool. Keep things simple with a Northern Dagger that, oof, that specular level on that weapon. There's even a Holy Blade to get, you know, pretty holy. And look at this Voidborn Katana. Oh my gosh, only a villain would wield this. Hold it to the sky. I think this does something. Oh, yep. They have powers. I really like the Frost Spear because it gives you this nice little, like, icicle point. Prepare yourself. I have icicle attack. Oh no. Oh, that's magic. Ultimate Fantasy. Ultimate Fantasy. See? The Ultimate Fantasy is stabbing you with an ice spear. I'm telling you, you could basically do unlimited dungeon runs with some of these things. Moving on, we have The Hunter's Arsenal by Razorwire. Now, this is pretty much straight out of Bloodborne. You're going to get yourself another new category. You actually get multiple categories. You have trick weapons, sidearms, and equipment. The equipment is, you know, usually for the sidearms. It's how you load a lot of stuff. But some of these things can be fired without it. Hunter's Pistol! Yeah, that's cool. You get a nice flamethrower so we can burn the table gods. Oh, I'm out of flame juice. Well, you know, it's a nice little puff of smoke. But look at this arm cannon you get. I'm going to stand away because this does a lot of damage. We'll put it up over here, and we'll just fire it over there. Look at this. Boom! Yar, there she blows. Let's look at the trick weapons. I want to show you something like the Holy Moonlight Sword. So this right here is the Holy Moonlight Sword. It's like, oh wow, man, it's all wrapped in stuff, and I'm swinging. You would normally press the spell use button to kind of activate it, but a lot of these ones have their own activation. Look at this. You rub your hand on the blade like so, and that's how it activates. And then when I hold down the trigger and grip, I release super magic from it. Pretty cool. Okay, let's look at another one. This is the boom hammer right here. I can swing it around, but once I actually grab it with two hands, we activate the boom. The boom! Boom! boom. Are you ready for the boom? Let's take a look at the whirling saw. Open the door. I need to use the whirling saw. So what you do is you grab it with 2 hands, and then on your dominant hand, you actually hold down, you know, the use button. And look at this spinning blade. It'd be a real shame if this spinning blade got close to him. We should probably cut to the next mod before YouTube sees this. Our penultimate entry today is Internals by Eyya. Now, I had to bury this mod till the end so, you know, YouTube doesn't see it too quickly, but it's everything you were looking for. If I go into my mod section and select Internals, this one is pretty much the total game overhaul brought to you. Now, I've messed around with things like the multipliers because there's bleed damage, there's blunt damage, but most importantly, survivable dismemberment. But just look at him, so wonderful. It'd be a shame if a lunatic, you know, were to take a weapon like so. Can you stick out your arm? It's just for a demonstration. You'll get it back, I promise. Just kidding! And don't worry, he's bleeding out, so he's in a ton of pain, but he'll get back up. Survivable dismemberment. And it's supposed to not snap back anyway, but the weird thing is that I noticed with this one is their arm can still technically, like, utilize a weapon. So there are some cases where they'll pick up the weapon, but it floats there. But that's okay, because we can destabilize the legs. Look at him, just sitting there in pain. So much glorious pain. And we could stab his lungs also. What's that? You gonna cough up blood? Come on! There you go. Survivable. There's apparently so much you can do with them. Do you have a dagger? You do. Can I have that dagger for a second? Let me just look at you. Drop the dagger. Come on. Also, you can do things to their eyes. Like if you were to stab them in the eyes. Come on. Ooh. And not kill them. Well, they'll be blinded. Uh-oh. Sir? Did you get blinded? Or did I go too far and hit brain? I may have hit brain. Come here, listen. Maybe I'll just do like a nice little slash across. Is that okay? Yeah. There you go. They're supposed to not be able to see you if you've slashed them. He's gonna shoot a fireball that explodes. But, yeah! I just love this. I mean, for the bleeding is cool, but also for the survivable dismemberment. I was really looking for that in U12, you know, because we lost it. But, now what I love with the mage is, if he lives through this, check this out. He's a mage, right? So he theoretically doesn't have a weapon, but, well, now he does. He'll still use magic even with one arm. It still floats to him. But look, hope is not lost for him. So you're not supposed to be able to wield that. Can I borrow that from you? There we go. No, stop, whatever. Okay, so you see some of the glitches too. It's about showcase! Whoo! But I just love that if they're a mage, hope isn't lost for them, even if it's a bug. I like it. Our final mod to look at is the Slasher Pack by Razorwire. Now, in order for me to show you the true extent of this one, I'm going to have to leave my home and go into the arena. We're going to need to look in the book. Not this book. This book, and scroll all the way down to Slasher. You have a couple of categories, but the first thing I want to call out is the masks. I was so hyped to wear these masks, but apparently, I don't know what's going on, but you can't. I try to put them on and rejected. It just like flies off your human head. Does this look like it's going to be on? No. So that's a disappointment, but there's still so many other things. I'm going to go to Slasher Traps for a second and show you the meat hook. I'm going to stand a little far away and then do equip. So you see how it's green? That means it's not planted. But if you put it on the ground evenly and then let go, it'll plant itself. And look, now it's solid. Let's get a volunteer for this. You won't need these. Oh, you still have a dagger? It's okay. You can hold the dagger. I want you to know you don't have an escape. But you could put them on these little meat hooks like so. Like he's still alive. He's just like, oh, why would you do this? Shh. I'll tell you why we'll do this. We go back into Slasher and get Slasher weapons. But first, let's get a sedative. You know, we'll just, hey, bud, listen. No, don't, be quiet. Let's just, come on. Get that, there you go. Sedated. He's alive. He's just sedated. So you have all the cool things in here I have, you know, a little bone saw. We have a nice stun gun. Stun gun's fun. You hold it. Use the like trigger while you're holding it and go, boop. Oh, that didn't reawaken him. But he's still blinking. That means he can feel pain. Let's get a nice cooking pot. And we'll put the cooking pot on the ground here to, you know, collect all the accoutrements. And let me show you one of my absolute favorite things. You scroll all the way down to Bubba's chainsaw. Spawn. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh god. Yeah, so this is a chainsaw. It works, you hear that? And when you hold down the trigger, well, great things can happen. There's no hope for you, Ricky. It's long enough in the video. YouTube's no longer paying attention. I can just... I know you feel all the pain. Oof. Oh, it's collecting the accoutrements in there. I know, good buddy. Yeah! It's okay. It's just like the movies. You know, you guys watch movies, so this is normal. This is normal behavior for me. Just like the movies. Well, oh boy. So, enjoy being a slasher, because you can really get into it. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you had a ton of fun. Once again, I just want to say thank you so much for enabling me to hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you. If you haven't done so already, now's a great time to subscribe. Hit the little red button and let's see how far we could truly take this VR experiment. Also, special thank you and shout out to my YouTube members and patrons. Thanks for supporting your local lunatic like me so I can continue to make weird VR content. To everyone else, thank you so much for stopping by. But other than that, I'm Rob from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time.